No, he's muted, but he's still casting. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Like when him and Jet was watching, they were watching DreamHack. They actually just started casting for no reason. It was just them and me in the channel, and half of the time I wasn't even in the room, and they were just casting to themselves.
Yeah.
Just like back in the day, Light and Yaku.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are on to Pillars of Gold LE for this first map of the Grand Finals. And we have here spawning in the top right, the Protoss, representing Mind Freaks. And the nation of Australia, give it up for Pezz.
And in the bottom left corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Red Zerg. That would be MeomaikA, and he would be Jiggly if he wasn't from Vietnam. Whatever that means, actually. I have no idea what that means.
I could check. Let it translate it.
So yeah, Mio has the 1 point advantage from the winner's bracket, and he seems to be pretty chill. We have a hatch, no early pools. I mean, yeah, no early pools. I think this was a hatch first.
Ah, okay. It means boss. So he's the boss of Vietnam.
The boss of Vietnam. I mean, accurate.
Yeah, it's accurate. At least it's not MeomaikA like Hive or left.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually what's happening, Pezz. Like nothing is happening right now.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay.
Yeah, they
but
seem...
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying they seem to be quite in the mood today. Just having a lot of banter during the tournament.
Yeah. If we go onto our Discord, use that exclamation mark Discord and go to the Grand Platypus Open, you can see some lobby chat banter that Kuro posted between these two.
Yeah, from the early lobbies.
Yeah. But yeah, going back, MeomaikA has been playing pretty standard against Pezz, especially in the last series. Like, he went for that hatch first. Usually we see him go for that, well, okay. I say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yes, keep going. And this is to the wall, Pezz. Just saying. This is like...
he needs to get that second gateway up and...
Yeah.
Right, which I think he's gonna do now-ish. He is saving up the money.
I mean, he does have an adept, so he should scout this soon. Maybe, potentially.
And goes in, he does not see it.
Oh,
no, I
just
don't think
barely.
he did.
He saw a third, so he's like, oh
No.
yeah, it's a third.
No.
It's fine.
Yeah, he saw the third, but he didn't see the
Yeah.
didn't see the Evo chamber.
Exactly.
Which is...
And so
it's just gonna be... Sorry.
No, keep going.
I was gonna say, it might be +1 Banes, I think. Maybe, and he might go for a +1 Bane bust.
I mean, he could. The wall is now complete, so he totally could. And I've seen it work before, where people just Bane bust the Protoss.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to see what we saw from Solo in GSL today. It was wearing Link Flood, but he brought the drones in.
Oh my! Versus
he
who?
drilled the drones. So Zest couldn't place down buildings to wall off the Link Flood. That's absolutely fantastic. Now that's just going to ruin ladder for PvZ for the rest of the week.
I can't wait to see that. Fortunately, I'm Zerg, so there's that.
But yeah, does finally see the see the Evo chamber there, researching hopefully. So, but Pezz, he's going for the Warp Prism, and I feel like maybe might go for the...
Is it time for the Glaive Printer?
I don't know, he's not researching anything.
Yet.
And yes, but I feel like maybe a bit too late for the Glade Printer, but Mio is getting 22 lings here. He's getting the Baneling Nest. +1 is finished.
Yeah, it has begun. And we have Templar Archives from Pezz. If he can make this in time, this will be very useful because you can just storm the Banelings. But that's if that's gonna be.
Oh, he needs to research Storm, yeah.
He has to research Storm, so that's not gonna work. He can make Archons,
he can get
though.
Archons, and he is going for that Archon drop.
Oh. Students are getting cut out outside of the wall.
Yeah, but the Oracle is here to help with the defense. Alright, Archon drop is done.
Yeah, he's just warping those Archons right next to MeomaikA's base. It's quite funny.
Yeah. Oh, but the lings do get in, and they do manage to sneak past, and that's a lot of lings. And the Maynarding drones.
Yeah, those probes just transferred here, and now they're faced with lings. But there's a recall of the Warpies. Oh, it's actually going to Archons. I mean, good choice, I guess, considering that Mio was planning to Bane Bust. I think he was planning to Bane Bust anyway. You never know.
Yeah, he was planning to Bane Bust and.
Oh.
I think he has enough lings here to get this around.
Not with Archons though.
Ooh, yeah, not with Archons. Oh, he's gonna ignore the one Baneling!
Let's go! Oh, never mind.
Ooh, nice pickup here. At least one Archon.
He actually caught the Archon. That was nice. He's just making more lings. I mean, he's draining up a bit too, so it's not an all-in. But it's just lings. He's not even making Banelings because he has no time to do that. It's just lings.
Yeah.
But, in the meantime, we got a Hydra then going.
Muscle Ornaments on the way here. Phoenix can poke at some Overlords as well.
Those lings are so unlucky, just keep running into those two Archons.
At least they're not Banes, so you can be happy about that.
I guess, yes. Oh, he's going around. Is he gonna catch another Archon? Nope. He decides to focus on buildings instead. But Pezz is moving to the other side of the map with this small army. And does Mio have enough to defend this?
Yeah, I think he has. He's got enough.
Yeah, looks fine.
Nothing. Alright. +1 range on the way as well. +2 melee's done. Still no Banelings as of yet here from...
I mean, every time he tries to make Banelings, they just get sniped one way or another, so maybe he just gave up on this. Also, as we know, MeomaikA does not like Banelings, so...
And it doesn't like creep tumors as well.
Oh yeah. Yes! The Overlords! I love it! This is just so funny, it looks great. I want to start doing that in my matches. It's gonna be fun.
I mean, it's not like Zealots can come in and take out the Overlords.
Exactly. What? I think that's smart. I think that's smart. I think he may be overusing that a bit, but like in general, I think that's smart. Like I feel like more people should be using Overlords for creep spread. Like you often see people like connecting their main base and natural with an Overlord, like especially in the early game. You need a layer for that, but like it may be useful in some situations.
Alright, so Pezz is just harassing with a couple of Zealots at a time here. As looks like Bear's going to try and disrupt this fourth as well, going for this multi-pronged harass, but oh, that Storm!
Okay, here's the observer run for today. I can see purple very well on the map. Okay, so every time Pezz plays, I'm like, am I gonna miss this attack? Because if you see the the dark high ground, I can barely see the purple units there. so forgive me, please.
Well, that's nice and Pezz denying the 5th there. That warp prison. Pezz, I don't think you want to push out with that small of an army. Sure, you have that buffer, but... Ugh.
Does have quite a few of the High Templars though, and the storm is done. So if you can catch like a few good storms, that could actually be fine.
Well, this group of Hydras, I'm going to be trying to go...
It's a multi-prong. Hydras from the right and Zerglings from the left. There are cannons though, so that's gonna be stopped. And the storms.
And storms. Oh, there's Banelings as well.
We found the
A lot of Banelings.
We found the Banelings. They exist.
They exist. I feel like he might need to get some Carapace here to keep those Banelings a little bit alive during the storms. But now 10 Lurkers on the way. Ooh.
So apparently that's become the standard now. I say apparently because I have seen it in a few matches. I don't know how popular this is exactly, but like the Hydra Lurker is a thing to go versus Protoss now. So what I'm saying is Meo going standard? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, Meo's going standard.
I'm shaking my head. Oh, the Lurkers! The flanky Lurkers! Do it! Do it!
Oh.
Do it!
And there's no detection!
Yeah, he's collapsing on this army. He's like distracting with the Hydras, but really the Lurkers are the threat. Not if the army just moves though.
Yeah, but he lost all the High Templars. They had to morph into Archons there.
Oh, this was actually a storm on the mineral line there.
Ooh.
Like, in this game, I don't know what it is, but it looks like Pezz just keeps attacking with these smaller forces. He's like not going with the typical like Protoss, oh I'm gonna make a like big army of units and like roll over you. He's like, he just like keeps the pressure with like the smaller portions of his army. The Banelings crash into the Zealots and nothing even happens. That Archon is just watching from the high ground, like, yep.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, that's Hydralis here.
Guys, do you want to do anything about this? Like, recall? Yes, thank you, recall.
It's gonna recall that forge. Should be pretty important to get stopped and... Wow! All the models die!
Yeah. And because of how much the Hydras were spread out, like, the storm did, like, hurt them, but not as much. At the same time, on the east, we have more Lingran buys.
Yeah, that's MeomaikA.
This whole game has been like that, where like both players are just constantly sending the attacks, like they're just constantly pressuring each other.
That was a nice stasis ward there. But once again, Pezz is third, in trouble again, and there the Lurkers. Oh, so many probes going down. Plus 3 gets denied here for Pezz. Oh,
he misses the Lurkers because they managed to move out. Oh, that's such a shame.
But the carriers are here as well as those storms. Where's the detection?
Yeah, where are the observers? He's making one right now. Where are the others? He has none. Did MeomaikA snipe them, or did Pezz just not make more?
I don't think Pezz made any. But Pezz has transitioned into the carriers now, so he's going for that Golden Armada. He's going to get a beefy ground army, because look at all that energy on the High Templars. That is a lot of storms. Alright, storms onto the front facing. Where's the detection? There's still none. Alright, more storms going onto the Lurkers. They're slowly going down, but...
The upside is that if all the Of all the storms are used on lurkers, the hydras are just they
Yeah.
have free reign on the
Hey,
chaos.
look at it now.
And that's GG.
GG.
MeomaikA is now on match point.
Yeah. It's like light doesn't have to come in.
I was gonna say, the moment he said that he's coming for the after 2 games, I'm like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Righty, yeah.
Nothing's lost yet. Pezz still has a chance, and he's a good enough player to do that. Like, we've seen even this game that like it wasn't like. This is the thing, like. It felt to me like neither player had like a huge advantage after an attack. Like they kept like pressuring each other, but like it was more or less equal. Just like later in the game, like Mio started to snowball a bit when he managed to finally like multi-prong attack in multiple like bases at the same time. Like up to that point, it felt like it was basically like blow for blow.
Alright, so we have to see what is going to be the map pick for Pezz.
Let's see. We're gonna find out soon, TM. In the meantime, if you guys haven't checked out our Macherino page, ! Macherino in the chat will send you to the Macherino page where you can add $1 to the prize pool with no cost of your own. Or you can add more with cost of your own if you so desire. Choose whatever. English. English good. Yes.
Add.
Hashtag ad.
And what's the code again?
GPO 42.
Alrighty.
Light also recommended to remind everybody that we are partnered with Humble Bundle. So if you're looking for like if after a long ladder session you're just looking for some other game to chill out, you can check out Humble Store with our affiliate link, and like you're getting the game for the same price as you normally would, but part of that money just goes to us, like a small part of it, and part of it goes to charity as well. So why not?
Bookmark the affiliate link like my guy Steven did. Be like Steven.
Yes, bookmark it like Steven. Exactly. I mean, what?
Alrighty. So, all players in. Boss of Vietnam goes go go. Pezz is go go as well.
We have to introduce
Kuro's
him like
at least
that now.
ref.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to introduce him like that now. He's the boss of Vietnam.
Yes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are on to Everdream LE for this second map of the best final. We're kicking off with this guy spawning in the top right, the Blue Zerg, representing Vietnam, and himself, he is the jiggly, big-brained, Maru-slaying, cat-loving boss of Vietnam. Give it up for MeomaikA.
And in the bottom left corner of Everdream LE, we have the purple Protoss player, representing Mindfreak in Australia, and more specifically Melbourne. We have Pezz. Speaking of Pezz, I want to put a disclaimer. I don't know what Pezz candy is. That was not a thing in Poland. So every time
Alrighty.
Yaku says that, I have no idea what the heck he's talking about. Look at that! We actually have a pull first this
Oh.
time. Finally, something's happening. Although we've seen it before where Mio goes pull first and it just goes macro anyway, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
He's probably thinking Pezz is gonna do something a bit cheeky.
Maybe.
I don't blame him.
To be honest, I don't think Pezz like cheeses all that often, at least
No.
recently. Like I can't recall Pezz cheesing, but like look, he's respecting Mio as well as he's going core before Nexus. So like they're both like safe, but like not really aggressive.
Well, for now, it just seems to be just these two lings just gonna be chasing this probe around. I'll have to see what kind of tech Pezz wants to go for this time. He did open up with the Stargate, but started to go for a Archon comp instead. Alrighty.
It's an interesting
Oh,
wall,
first
by the
step
way.
on the way. It works because you just put the second.
Yeah,
gateway.
it does. But like, I would be afraid if that was my wall. I don't understand Protoss players. That's like living on the edge when you put their building in the last moment. I don't know. That's the efficient way, so I guess. And we have a Stargate once again. But in the meantime, we have a quick lair. Last game we
guess
had
so-
a quick Evo. This time we have a quick lair.
Quick lair.
What do you
Maybe
think it
it's
is?
for a quick. It could be for quick roaches or quick hydras. We did see Mio go for quick hydras once in the last series between them, so could be that. So I guess we'll have to see. As Lair's almost finished too,
In before
and no
two
third base actually.
Yeah, in before two
So
base Muta.
And you should know that it is a
Nidus.
Stargate.
Nidus.
Yeah. Nidus. Oh.
Oh, is that a Linqueen Nidus then? Looks like a Linqueen Nidus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Linqueen Nidus. 2-base Linqueen Nidus.
What a classic.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Mio, there are phoenixes on the map which will be chasing these overlords off, but not in this place.
Yeah.
Oh, the gates. Did anyone see the overlord? No. Okay.
No. Right, he does. Alright.
He doesn't see
Does
it. He doesn't see it.
Oh my
Pezz
goodness.
does see
Literally just out of vision.
I don't know
Oh,
if the
this could be devastating.
Yeah, I don't know if the gates don't get like more vision once they're done, but the queens are already out. And what does Pezz have to defend? He has a few adepts and a phoenix. This is not gonna be enough.
No, it's not. It has a lot of links as well.
There's
Pezz
no
can micro
shield
properly,
batteries in
may
the
be
main
able
either.
to.
He was not expecting any attack in the main, so there are no shield batteries.
No. Prison. Well, that Phoenix is going to pick up one queen to try and stop the DPS. Zealot is out, but it's not going to be enough. There is energy on those queens, so they can survive. As I like how the links are trying to go through the front wall, but unfortunately weren't able to.
This was another Nidus
But it's
for
just
them
going to be
there.
Zealots, and it looks like actually Pezz will hold.
Yeah, like the Zealots are very strong, and the charge is on the way as well, but there's more links coming. They just have to, like, they can't fight in the range of the shield battery because it's just gonna be a waste of units.
He's going to be trying to unpower these
Hide the
gateways.
queens. In the meantime, there's more Nidus. There's a Nidus in the Natura, there's a Nidus at the third location, there's Nidus everywhere.
I think that Nidus at third was to try and get those lings that were
Yeah, I
stuck
think
in
so.
that come into the main attack, but yeah, there's just too much here for
And the
Pezz
shield
to
battery
deal
is
with.
drained. The kiting with the queens was good enough, and now the shield battery barely has any energy left, so these zealots are just on their own.
Yeah, a couple of depths. So a depth and a couple of zealots are going to be coming on through, but there's no speed on these lings.
Oh
It does
yeah, those are
hamper
slow links.
MeomaikA quite a bit, but it's the queens that are the main damage dealers here, and that can survive and be the tanks.
Yeah, the queens just have to kite. Like the lings are basically just like a shield for the queens. They take all the charge on their own, and then queens just finish it off.
Well, it's not really too much energy on these queens anymore. And now the drones. Oh my god, Meo!
I like how he for a second he misclicked and he wanted to be the Bane nest there. I was like, oh, okay.
That would be the ultimate fear. Oh, he's gonna lose all these now. The model is out.
It's time to evacuate, I think. The damage has been done.
Yeah. Mia's gonna get out, and no, it's quite even on workers at the moment. That natural rarely got touched, and this is wow.
And Mio was going pretty all in, so he didn't run up either. So, funnily enough, they're not that far apart, but at the same time, Pezz has lost a lot, and his main is now infested. And there's more Nidus.
Yep, thanks to that creep tumor. But I feel like Pezz, he still hasn't seen it.
Nope. And his unis are out.
Melee checks.
They're coming back. Okay. There's nothing in it.
There's nothing in this. Okay, well, just lings. Couple lings, but
this is just like a distraction. Nidus. It's like, oh, are you home? Oh, okay.
He needs to get rid of that creep tumor in his main, otherwise that's gonna keep on happening.
But for that he needs detection. Does he have an observer on the map?
He has got a robo.
He has one, but he has observer, but it's on the other side of the map, scouting MeomaikA. I like how the overseer and the observer are parked next to each other. That was so funny. And Pezz is just moving out. Wants to...
Yeah, it feels like... I don't think that's the best kind of army as... Oh. Now the Nidus goes back up into the main.
You say that, but there are slow lings and queens, so...
No, Link's got speed now.
Where are they? Where
in the
are
Nidus, that's in the main.
Oh, you mean those 5 lings? Like,
yeah.
Those things? No, but seriously, like, MeomaikA doesn't actually have that much army right now.
Yeah, but he has got a lot of queens.
Yeah, that he does. The queens are really what's saving him here. And the Banes are trying to fish some zealots, but Pezz is careful about that.
Oh, the feedback on the queen! Yeah, look at those Banes. Immediately get rid of all the zealots that were trying to attack those queens, so Pezz has to come back.
Yeah,
Pezz has a lot of minerals saved.
I mean, he's going zealots for the most part, so that will come in handy.
Zealots Archon.
And look at that, there's a Spire. There's a Spire in the production.
Of course there is.
I called it. It's not a 2-base muta, but I called a Spire. I'm gonna just take that.
If you catch these queens of creep,
Nope. Nope. Where's the Overlord? Where's the creep spreading Overlord? Here, what's going on here?
He's actually using a creep tumor.
I don't think that's right. Last time we saw Mio play standard, now he's using creep tumors. Something's wrong with him.
Is this even Mio?
I don't know anymore.
It looks like Pezz is going to split off his main, try and go for a multi-pronged here.
Which is a good idea, considering like queens are not gonna get there fast.
Yeah, but there are Banes. With no speed though, so...
I mean, that's good enough for Zealots, but Zealots don't die that easy to Banes.
Well, Kuro looks like he might not be going to cast that third game after all.
And the queens are marching in, and look at all those queens. Look at all those queens. They are the real fighters of the swarm.
Remember when Mio didn't make any queens at all? Or used to, at least.
I don't remember.
At least that was the excuse, like, hey, it was like, Mio doesn't make queens.
and the next day he said that Mio started making a lot of queens, just saying.
Yeah.
At the same time, another small chunk of army actually killed Mio's third base. So Pezz is not dead yet by any means. And he's not taking his third. Well, I saw purple. God damn it, Blizzard. Hashtag triggered. Purple is the worst color in StarCraft, I'm sorry. Like, it may look nice on units, but it's horrible on minimap.
Alright, well. Circling counterattack here. Gonna delay that third.
Yeah, that is of course nice, as Mio is retaking his. With all these queens just staring at it. I like the queen defense first, it looks great.
Alright, well, it does seem to be like Pezz just wants to keep that pressure on. Mio is playing so defensive at this moment. He's got the creep spread between all three of his bases, looks like.
Yeah, he's going for roaches next, which I guess will do better versus zealots, but there is a lot of charge loads. The pains are coming in, the base is cancelled once again. And Pezz moves out of creep just in time to save the zealots.
Oh, needs to be careful, that War Prism is a bit too far forward.
The queens are not gonna go that far. They stick to creep.
Well,
Yeah, they
you never
stick to
know.
creep. Yeah.
If you say that, literally, Pezz just... Mio just sent all his queens forward, but he's managed to take down an Archon.
I like that those Archons just sneaking from the other side as Mio is focused on defending the third.
And all those chargers actually from the other side absorbed all the Banelings. Now it's just Queens and Lings. Mutas are here, but there are Archons.
And
That's gonna be
she's
it.
gold.
GG. Pezz is gonna take game number 2. That means farewell. So long. A 3-6 goodbye.
So this is not gonna be a 3-0.
No.
And
It's
that
not.
also means we're getting light to cast.
Yes.
He thought that he escaped the fate of him casting the finals, but no.
No. He's still gotta do it.
Oh boy. Anyways,
Ain't
with
that
that,
right.
guys, check out our Patreon, !Patreon, to support this tournament and others. And I will see you some other time. Bye.
Bye. Alright, Light, you can unmute.
Wow. What a game. What
That
did I
was-
just watch?
Mio not getting Ling speed. To
Mhm.
be honest, if he got Ling speed during that Nidus Rush, I reckon he could have done it, but yeah.
That was great. That's he went full MeomaikA there, and that's what
Yeah.
you want to see.
Yeah. Oh, so we're gonna have Submarine for our next map.
Yeah, it should be on the Australian server.
It is.
Beautiful. All right, so I was a little bit concerned. I was a little bit worried that MeomaikA, he was just gonna blaze his way through. But Pezz, he's taking a map. He's fighting back.
Yeah. He has, and you know, we did see this last week, I'm pretty sure. I just have to quickly go check. Pretty sure Pezz had the one map for winning the... Yeah, so technically it was a 3-0 by MeomaikA last week. So Pezz, he's getting better, at least in these grand finals.
Yeah. I mean, it's difficult to, because like Pezz, I feel like his overall PvZ is pretty solid, but MeomaikA, he just has his own style. He's so aggressive, and this goes to show like his next map pick is Submarine.
Yeah. And Kuro just wants to point out that Mio made creep tumors instead of having overlords spew out creep during that map. But anyway, we are on to Submarine LE. We all live in an LE submarine, an LE submarine, an LE submarine. And we have here, spawning in the bottom right, the Blue Zerg. Representing himself in the nation of Vietnam, he is the jiggly, cat-loving, Maru-slaying, big-brained boss of Vietnam. He is MeomaikA.
And in the top left-hand corner of Submarine LE, we have the Australian Protoss, the purple Protoss. We have representing Mind Freak Gaming, or Team Mind Freak, it is Pezz.
Alrighty, well.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's doing it. You did see what happened last time when he did this, right?
Yep. Oh boy. Well, the thing is, so Pezz, like, this is kind of obvious, right? Like, Pezz, he's been playing MeomaikA time and time again, and now we're on Submarine. We have MeomaikA going for this proxy hatch, and I imagine, like, Pezz, his response is going to get better and better each time too, right?
Yeah, he's actually got the correct amount of probes here. Just needs that Zealot to add in the extra damage. But for now, if he changes it into an Evo chamber, I'm going to be so happy.
Yeah, we'll wait and see what MeomaikA does here. And time again, we've seen MeomaikA, he goes for this hatchery, and it's just really to delay and deny the Nexus. He doesn't really have an intention to finish it and produce any units or anything like that. It's just to be annoying to the Protoss player.
And if anything, Meo is annoying with his playstyle. The thing is, this could actually finish before they kill it. Kuro, go back! He cancels it! Oh, he doesn't get the Evo chamber this time, but can he get it? Oh, wow, look at Pezz. Oh!
MeomaikA has minerals. He can...
He can make the hatch!
Is he gonna make one? He's banking up quite a lot. Like, he could totally if he wanted to, but...
I think he's just content with the... Oh, one more hit.
This is the game right now. We're just watching to see if MeomaikA can get out here with the Dragon.
Meo can survive one more hit from a probe, but he won't be able to survive one hit. Look.
Do it.
I think he's just using it to scout. He's playing it like it's brood war. Oh. Well, anyway.
F's in the chat.
Yeah. F's in the chat. Meanwhile, a lot of lings actually from Meo.
Yeah, we do have 2 adepts going across the map by Pezz, but they did get cleaned up not before killing a handful of workers, so nicely done. Again, though, it wasn't just the Nexus that was delayed. We saw that Pezz, he didn't throw down his robot until after the drone was killed, so that was also delayed pretty heavily.
Trying to hide the tech as well, you know. That's what Overlords are for. You just fly them straight on in. As now that link speed is about to be finished, but 2 adepts are going to be warped in time. Oh, but...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the gates... I forgot about the Zealot. I'm like, but they left the gate open.
It's all good. The Zealot is there. There's a wall. There's a shield battery behind it as well. And I was a little bit concerned because MeomaikA, he doesn't have Overlord speed, so it's going to take quite a while for that Overlord to get into the main base and scout all the tech. But there isn't any anti-air, so eventually that slow Overlord will creep its way in, and he should be able to see the Twilight Council and the fact that it's researching.
Yeah. Wave of Depths. I think that's the first time we've seen this build all day. At least on stream, and Meo is going to see it. He is already throwing down the Roach Warren. He's already getting his second gas as well, so he's going to start preparing for that.
Yeah, and we do see that he's not only preparing for the Glaive of Death, but he also has Spores as well, just in case there's a DT or a Dark Shrine follow-up, which, you know, Pezz can do. So yeah, he's just, you know, crossing his T's? Mate, the letters...
Crossing his T's, dotting his I.
Mate, he's all over the alphabet right now, is what he's doing, and he's ready for it.
I've completed all my plans from A to Y. What about Plan C?
He's even got some Vietnamese characters in there as well.
Oh yeah, the little accents and yeah. So you did hear what Mio's ID stands for, right?
Oh, I did not. What does it stand for?
It's so Trum is boss. So he's the boss of Vietnam. That's why I called him that during his intro.
Oh, I love it. Okay, and here we go. So we do have the Glaive Adepts coming out here from Pezz. I love that he, MeomaikA, even though he doesn't have creep connecting his bases, he's trying to use the Overlords instead to make up for the lack of creep tumors.
You really haven't watched MeomaikA lately, have you?
Yeah, he's not
This is
one
what
to
he usually
make
does
creep
now.
tumors.
That's what he usually does now.
Yeah, it's really cool to see him like adapt to fit his own playstyle. Like this is what he does because he doesn't, you know, spread creep regularly.
Well, at least he makes queens now, so.
Yeah.
Right, well, Dep's gonna come in, immediate recall. At least 2 of them. As that Wall Prism is gonna come in, but there's a sneaky little spore there. Oh, but there's no real defense here at this third.
Oh, and what's really ballsy is that MeomaikA is pushing across the map, but there is an army here. There's 2 Immortals as well, so I can't imagine these roaches are going to do too much.
If he had some Ravages, definitely, but doesn't look like he will. Oh, instead he's just going to have a bunch of Lings.
Yeah, and Lings can do a decent job at, you know, buffering for a little bit, but because of the amount of Adepts, like those Lings, they aren't going to last too long.
Yeah, but there are a decent amount of Roaches. Shade on forward to try and get us around on these Roaches. Drop in by the Wall Prism. As now, there's the Lings! Not getting into the wall there. Oh, okay, some managed. Oh, wow. The wall was not a complete wall, but some Lings do manage to sneak in.
Yeah, Pezz, he did react, but just not in time, as a couple of Lings did slip on into the natural, and a decent amount of workers were killed here as well. 4 probes went down. But Pezz, I'm actually kind of surprised, like, he's sticking with this tech. He didn't transition into Blink Stalkers or anything like that. Like, he's still pumping out more and more Adepts.
Yeah, the thing is, Mio really likes to play defensively at the moment. As he has got those Spine Crawlers as well to help with the defense. He has got a whole heap of Roaches here. As he needs to split up his army, the Shade does complete into the main.
Oh yeah, he does shade into the main. The Immortals are elevated into the main as well.
They go straight after the Ravages as well. Oh, the drone's getting pulled as well. Pezz, can he do it? I feel like this is an all-in pretty much from Pezz, I feel like.
Oh yeah, definitely, and it looks like there are just too many Roaches. Like, he has pretty good micro with his Immortal, with his Warp Prism, but all the Adepts are falling.
Yeah, more Adepts getting warped in, but there's only... Oh my god, and the Spine Crawlers at the third take out the one more Immortal. Oh boy, now does he want to tap out now, or does he want to try and make this a macro game? As man is just getting more and more Roaches.
Yeah, I had just had my eye on the production tab the entire time. Like, he didn't have anything coming out. Pezz didn't, and I mean, he isn't too far back, like, down on workers, but oh my god, he's just microing the Immortal.
Yeah, well, now, hey, look at the supply difference. It's double at the moment, more than double. As now, here comes the counterattack. It's just one Immortal, a couple of Adepts here, and that's going to be it. GG! MeomaikA will take out his 13th GPO.
Wow, GG, well played, MeomaikA. He, to be fair, you know, Pezz, he did fight back in this series. He did manage to take a game, but MeomaikA, there's a reason why he calls himself the boss of Vietnam.
Yeah. I mean, you could see it there. I mean, Pezz, he wanted to go for that aggressive Adept Printer strat, but instead he... Unfortunately, MeomaikA was on top of his defenses and was just able to deflect it and just do the counterattack. And Pezz had no real answer there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, oh my god, it's kind of odd because I feel like there's a reason why we don't see Glaive Adepts too often anymore. I feel like that used to be kind of the standard, but now Zerg players have kind of gotten used to holding against it. So, an interesting choice going for it on Submarine, and yeah, MeomaikA just solid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and well, we've seen that with 13 GPO victories. Let's see if we can get to Demi's record of 16 by the end of this year. I guess we'll have to see. But thank you, Light, for joining me for one game. Of course. Well, of course, thank Yaku for doing the rest of the series, and of course, Kuro for doing the first 2 games of this grand finals. That is going to be it for us tonight for the Cranky Ducklings. Be sure to tune in, of course, tomorrow at 11:10 a.m. AEST, 9 a.m. KST for Battle of the Americas. And of course, tomorrow we'll have a brand new OCE bi-weekly, the Demi C Weekly. And of course, it will be Light and Jet casting that one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that Demi is going to be running his own tournament. He's adding his name to the long list of players who kind of run their own events or have ran their own events. Of course, Azure, Hut, and Probe being 3 of like the main ones. So it's really cool that Demi, he's giving back to the scene as well.
Yeah, it is. And well, with that, we shall bid you a good night, farewell, arrivederci, bon voyage, auf Wiedersehen, and whatever else goodbyes you can say in different other languages. For that is all for us tonight, of course. Light, where can we find you?
Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. You can follow me there on the social medias. And yeah, if you are interested in behind the scenes streams, I'm going to be streaming throughout the week. But more importantly, yeah, well, or the occasional Left 4 Dead or XCOM streams, whatever is available. It's kind of, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And of course, don't forget our lovely producer / observer / caster for today, of course, Kuro, also known as the 16 Squad Senseki, also known as Krupp, the hero of the wasteland, savior of esports, and the sneakiest Polish ninja. And of course, you can find her on Twitter at 16SquadS or on Twitch at 16SquadSenseki when she does stream. And of course, you can find Yakuzaku at Empora Yakuzaku on Twitter or Yakuzaku1 on Twitch. And of course, you can find me, Quirky, at twitch.tv/QuirkyCast, and the same on Twitter, where currently I have a tweet blowing up about Sue. Seriously, I don't know why it's blowing up, but apparently people like smoking and drinking in Zergs, apparently. But
Who doesn't?
who doesn't? But of course, also don't forget to use !Matcherino and use the code GPO42 to use the code to add $1 to the prize pool out of Matcherino's pocket. But other than that, we shall be back next week for GPO number 43. We'll see you there. Have a wonderful week. Have a good night.
Ciao.